Hey guys, what's up? It's Selena and welcome back to my channel. Today I kind of wanted to tell you guys a little story. Well, this week I was actually supposed to do a video which was going to be a vlog of how my vacation went in Houston. If you guys want to see that, let me know. I'll more than happy be willing to put it up, or even if you don't let me know, I'll probably still put it up either way. So you'll get like a 2-for-1 this week, you know. But today's story, I actually wanted to talk to you guys about how much it annoys me when people, anybody in general, steals my parking space. And this is something that like kind of gets on my nerves more often or more times than I can count. I hate being in a rush, you know. It's just so annoying and so frustrating, but that's beside the point. So the first story was, when I was about, I want to say 17 or 18 years old, my brother was dating this guy who shall remain nameless, you know. He was very quiet, you know, at the same time very loud. He was very shy, but at the same time very outgoing. You know, he was just like a big mixture and a big ball of so many different things on like who he was as a person and stuff like that. That's beside the point. So on top of all of that, I started learning how to drive around, well, I started taking driver's ed around 17 going towards 18. So while I was taking driver's ed, I had to do a certain amount of hours of driving with my mom on the freeway and during like little city streets and stuff like that, you know. My mom had a situation where she didn't want to let me really use her car because I only had a permit and it was no supervision. So what had happened was this guy offered like to let me drive. So I was like, yeah, like I'll drive, sure, right? Okay, wrong. So he lets me drive. We go to his house, pick up a few clothing items. On our way back, we stop at a little small gas station that was on the corner, like one of the main streets going towards my house. So this thing that pissed me off was that there is only, I want to say 4 gas pumps at this gas station. One on each side. So literally like 2 sides, one on each side. It is a tiny gas station, and at the time it was a Valero. So, you know, all of you guys know which gas stations those are. So this was a really, really small one, right? I was waiting for about 10 minutes to put gas. And the thing with this was that everybody, I mean, not like, first of all, let me just say this in the beginning. I am not trying to be racist. I am not trying to discriminate. I am not trying to do anything like that. No matter if you're like Hispanic, Mexican, white, you know, Asian, whatever your race is, African American, whatever, you know, I am gonna treat you the same way I treat everybody else. Especially if you're stealing my parking spot. Come on, you guys, like seriously, that ticks me off. So what had happened was I was waiting behind a car and this lady, literally no joke, came out of nowhere as soon as the car had left and stole my spot. Yes, you guys, she stole my spot, and oh my god, did I lose my mind. I was upset, I was furious, I was mad. So in all things bad, I went ahead and proceeded the wrong way, you know. No, I didn't assault her or anything like that. So the one thing that I did was I like mouthed, "You fucking bitch, stole my spot." And this bitch was able to read my lips. She's like, I got down to put gas. She comes over to me and I am literally like on the opposite side of her. So she comes up to me and she's like, "¿Qué me dijiste? What did you tell me?" And I was like, "What are you talking about?" And she's like, "What did you say to me?" And I was like, "Bitch, I didn't say nothing." And she's like, "Yes, you said this bitch, or pinche pendeja," or something like that. And I was like, first of all, yes, I called you a bitch because you stole my gas pump. So then she proceeded to yell at me in Spanish. My complexion was white. She didn't think I knew Spanish. So I went ahead and I started, you know, yelling at her, cursing at her in Spanish as well. And then I noticed that her license plate said that she was from Mexico. This was like the first time that I had ever said something like this, and yes, I did feel bad shortly after because it made me feel like I was discriminating against, you know, part of me. I don't mind the people from Mexico, like, by all means, come to our country, whatever, right? But I mean, it just came out, you know? So the one thing that I told her, I was like, why don't you fucking go back to where you came from, bitch? My brother's boyfriend was so cute and adorable. He kept nudging me like, Selena, come on, no. Ugh, totally spit there. He's like, come on, no, forget it, just leave it alone, let it go, whatever, it's just a gas pump. Bitch, it was my gas pump. I'm the one paying for the gas. It was my gas pump, you know? I just hate it when people think that they can walk all over you, and if you let them walk all over you, they will walk all over you. So anyways, leading up to my current story and my current events. So we went to Houston, right? We went for 4th of July weekend. Happy 4th of July, guys. So what had happened was, it was around, I want to say like around 12, and we were all hungry. So as a family, we decided to go eat something. And the one thing that we wanted to go eat was tacos. Like, we wanted fajita tacos. Being the Mexicans that we are, the Hispanics that we are, you know, that's what we wanted. So we went to Taco Cabana and we realized that that's not what we wanted. So we decided to go to this taqueria, which I cannot for the life of me remember the name. And it's next to a gas station. Duh, gas station. It's next to a gas station, and while we're pulling in, no joke, okay, so there was 2 cars, 2 of us, so we had 2 cars. My brother-in-law pulls in, and then we pull in right behind him, and this bitch in a fucking soul has the audacity to steal our parking spot. We were literally, I don't know, she just came out of nowhere, pissed me off. Now, going back to me not being racist, this girl, not only was she black, but she was with her friend who was white. So you see, I'm not racist. It's just that I hate when people get in my way. Don't get in my way when you see that we pulled in first. Anyways, so we got down and we're getting ready to go in and eat, and the fucking bitch goes in before us. Not only did that piss me off, but I literally said it as loud as I could. We would have parked sooner if the fucking bitch didn't steal our parking spot. Boy, did she hear me. When we walk into to this taqueria, she is literally giving me the nastiest looks ever. And honestly, okay, whatever, left it at that. Not gonna start a fight over a freaking parking space, even though it was our parking space. So at this point, we were eating, whatever, enjoying our meal, and comes closing time. This place closed at 2 a.m. So when we're getting ready to pay, we're waiting in line, and they were the last 2 people in the restaurant as well as our family. Oh my God. Oh my God, did she make me so mad? Because, guys, why do you have to literally okay, this is us standing in line. Why do you have to stand this close to somebody? I mean, I don't get it. People need their space. That is you're in my personal bubble there, you know? Oh my gosh, it just made me so mad. I felt like I needed to vent it out, and oh my God, it just made me angry to the point where I looked at her and I looked at her because I felt somebody super close behind me. So I turn and I look at her and I look back and I'm telling my wife, I was you know what, I'm gonna go outside because aside from stealing our parking spot, she has to fucking stand too close to me. Boy, did she make nasty faces at me. But you know what, I'm fine with it. You can make all the nasty faces you want at me, but if you're gonna steal my parking spot, you best believe, bitch, that I'm gonna tell you something. Anyways, you guys, that's just a story that I wanted to share with you guys on what had happened to me on the weekend. That was my horrible moment of the weekend. Other than that, had fun. My family popped fireworks. I tried to record some stuff when we went to go see some fireworks. By the time we got there, it was a little bit too late. But you know what? Like, I'll edit it, and I mean, I might be posting it soon, or if not, no later than Friday. But I will be posting it up so that you guys can actually see what I did. I mean, hey, it was 4th of July, and nothing really happened. I kind of expected to go fishing, you know, just to have like a little bit of fun, maybe catch some fish or a shark or something, but didn't really happen the way I planned. Nothing ever happens the way that I plan for it to happen, or the way I imagine it in my mind. It's just, I don't know. I don't understand. It's just weird. Like, what? I mean, it's crazy, you guys. I just don't get it. Maybe I just need to stop thinking about things like that. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I think I'm gonna just stop assuming that something is gonna go a certain way, because when it doesn't go that way, I end up disappointed. Yada, yada, yada. So, that's all I have for you guys today on my story for my weekend. If you guys like it, please go ahead and leave a good comment below. If you don't already, that's fine. You don't have to comment, or leave a bad comment if you want. Hey, let it all out. You know, I am not one to judge you. If you think that I was being racist, I do apologize. I was not trying to discriminate against any like race or anything like that. I love everybody. I am a very lovable person. Just don't steal my parking spots, you know? Like, don't get in my way. That's the one thing. No matter anybody that gets in my way. Oh my God, do I like... No, I'm not even gonna go into that. But anyway, so make sure that you guys follow any of my social medias. I'll make sure to go ahead and put the links down below so that you guys can go ahead and follow me on my Snapchat, my Instagram, my Twitter, and hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. If you didn't, I mean, thumbs it down if that's fine with you. I honestly really don't care. I don't do this for anybody else's pleasure except for my own, which that sounds really wrong and nasty. But yeah, I mean, I created this channel for myself, you know? I created this channel to be able to vent, to be able to tell you guys weird things that happened to me or piss me off or whatever you want to call it. But anyways, getting off topic, so go ahead and give it a big thumbs up, you guys. If you like it, make sure that you go ahead and hit the little red button on the bottom that says subscribe so that you can stay tuned to any new videos that come up pretty soon. So cheesy. But anyways, guys, see you later.